How's it going? Welcome to Movie Mortal. Today I'm going to be doing my review of Sonic the Hedgehog. So Sonic the Hedgehog, that fast blue hedgehog that I grew up with, and that a lot of other people did too. This movie is actually pretty good. Ben Schwartz is the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. He does a really good job. He's really enthusiastic, and you can really hear the hyperness that Sonic has in his voice. James Marsden plays Tom, who's the sheriff of the small town, Green Hill, and goes on this adventure with Sonic. Tika Supner plays Maddie, who is Tom's wife, and Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik. James does a really good job as Tom. Most of his acting was probably done with a doll or just some point of reference so he knows where to look where Sonic is. He's really believable that he's talking to an actual character. A lot of it is just him alone, acting by himself, and he's really good. Tika, who plays his wife, she's not in a lot of this movie, but what she is in is pretty good. She starts out as just a generic character who's just there, but then she actually gets into the plot, and when she's reacting to things, she does just as good a job as Tom. Jim Carrey is just fantastic as Dr. Robotnik. He does his own goofy self, like he did back with Liar Liar or as the Riddler. He just acts goofy, does goofy things. There were a couple times where he genuinely made me laugh. Like, he's hilarious in this movie, and it's great to see him in roles like this, and I hope he keeps doing stuff like this. Overall, the story was alright. It had some plot convenience. They changed a couple things, like if you're a fan of the video games. Then they changed some of the lore of the video games. But what they do isn't terrible. It actually kind of works in the plot of the film. So the CGI in this movie is great, which is something that I originally did not think I would say. Because, like, just look at the original design of Sonic. Like, seriously, I don't know why they thought it was such a good idea. Why would you do this? Look at it. Alright, we don't talk about that now. But the new design is awesome. Sonic actually looks like a video game character. He looks like a cartoon. And his eyes are expressive. His face makes all kinds of expressions. It's just fantastic animation. Dr. Robotnik's robots look great. Like, they actually look real most of the time. Some of the technology Dr. Robotnik uses, like, he has holograms that he moves with his hands, and it just all looks fantastic. The special effects team did a great job with this, and I am so glad that they listened to the fans and changed Sonic's design. Am I the only one that kind of wants them to release the original version on the Blu-ray just to see how bad it is? They mixed modern music and video game music. There's some scenes where they play new-ish songs. I wasn't a fan of the songs that they picked, but in the context of the scene, it works pretty well. There's a couple scenes where they actually play the music from the video games, and it works really well. Like, I like the music in this movie. The cinematography in this movie is really good. It's really bright. It has a lot of bright colors. A lot of this movie is during the daytime and outside. The inside scenes also look great. There's a lot of what looks like natural light coming from the windows. This movie is obviously a kid's movie, but even as an adult, I enjoyed it. It's really fun to watch. The cinematography is great. The music has new music and old music from the video games, and it works really well. The visual effects are great. I love the redesign of Sonic from the original design. I'm going to give Sonic the Hedgehog 4 stars. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments if you saw this movie, if you liked it, if you agree with my verdict. I would appreciate it if you would like this video so YouTube can start noticing my channel. Subscribe if you want to see more movie content from me and more reviews. If you want to see my explanation of why this movie got a PG rating, you can check it out here. Thanks for watching.